Well, Charlie, late defeat to Halifax, but I imagine you're pretty proud of the performance.
As ever, I was proud of the work ethic and the way they worked. I think we're all, including the players, a bit disappointed at how we played on the ball. I think we could have, it was sloppy, especially in the first half. But for long periods in the second half, they didn't know what to do. They didn't look like creating any chances, and we were really happy. And if anything, we looked like we was going to get them on the counter. And then I think it's a foul on Gormo. I think it's quite an easy decision, to be honest. And obviously, we're completely open once he makes the foul, and it's for a refereeing decision to cost us a counter-attack and a goal when we look really solid. We're really a bit disappointed, but I feel like we probably should have made some of our counter-attacks count, and then it's a whole different game anyway.
Yeah, and there were a few moments in the first half, a couple of penalty appeals, and of course Josh hitting the post. It could have been a different game, couldn't it?
Yeah, Wilco thinks he's got a penalty. I didn't see it, but it was a penalty on Ruben anywhere else on the pitch, and we get it. But so that was disappointing. And yeah, we got the rub of the green with the decisions today. But as I say, I'm making excuses, but we don't believe in them. You've got to do. The worst it should have been was 1-1 if we get the goal conceded, because we should have had a goal at some point in the game from a counter attack where I think we were sloppy on the turnover, but they worked so hard, and their record here this season's unbelievable, and I don't think teams would have taken them as given the game like we have today, and yeah, they'll certainly know who's in the game.
Yeah, are you most pleased with that? They really had to work for it, and it wasn't until that late goal that they got the breakthrough. Yeah,
I don't think I'll ever fully be happy with a loss, but there was positives, and I can tell you in the change room they're not happy with how the game went. The points is all that matters at the minute, and we're disappointed. But there was stuff to build on for Monday, and they've got to be ready for Monday because we go again very soon.
And you had chances towards the end. You threw everything at it, putting Barkley in midfield and bringing Adi Yusuf on, who made a difference, didn't he?
Yeah, the subs did make a difference today. Ben was that calming influence. He's a very gifted footballer, and I think we needed to handle the ball a little bit better, and putting him in midfield, I think he did. I think he started off an attack, especially to some of the counters. And Adi, he does what he's been doing all season. He's a nuisance. He's so hard to play against, and he's done really well. He deserves minutes. He works hard, and yeah, as I say, the subs done a good job when they come on.
I've got to speak about Grant Smith, who collided with Max Hunt. It looked like he might have to go off and suffered maybe concussion. How is he doing? Because that was quite a fall.
Yeah, he was absolutely fine. It was just a whack. He didn't have any signs. Obviously, we had Tony and the physio there, and they was very happy with him. And everyone knows what would have happened. It would have been Wilco. So listen, Wilco can play in goals, so that's why we don't have a goalie on the bench. So that he'd be ready for it if it happened. But Grant, he was good. I thought he played well today. Grant, he looked sort of, to be honest, he didn't really have much to do when it comes to saves. So that'll be our biggest disappointment. We're never going to be fully pleased with a loss. And
a different challenge on Monday, back at home. Got to improve that home form, haven't you?
Yeah, we've just got to improve in general. I feel like we want to be as high up the league as possible when we finish this season, and when the future brings, these players will want to be higher in the league next season as well. Where however many we keep at the club, they've got to be looking for next year. So we're going to be building on every performance, and we'll take the positives from today, and we'll look over the negatives. And obviously we're just disappointed not to get any points.
And it's really difficult, isn't it? Just the 1 day break. It's not really a rest, and it was a physical game, wasn't it? It's going to be tough to pick the team on Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be for a lot of teams. There's a reason why it's Saturday, Monday. I haven't worked it out, but maybe there's a good reason for it, and someone will tell me one day. But I don't have to play anymore, so I ain't got to worry. I've just got to get them prepared and ready for it, and they will do what they always do. They'll get themselves out, and we've got some injuries from today that I hope are not too serious, and we'll just see how they are.
Thanks for your time, Charlie.
No problem.